Hello everyone, Thomas Fan 89 here, Nick, TF, whatever you want to call me, honestly, doesn't matter. Today we're going to be doing the Q&A video that I said I would do a while ago, and it's been a couple weeks since the end of it, and I've finally gotten time to do it. So we're going to be answering some questions today. I managed to get a total of 40 comments, but people asked multiple questions mainly. So, got a decent amount of people, so that's pretty good. I believe I did a Q&A back in like 2014, but that was like when I was at like 100 subscribers, and now I'm almost six times that amount. Oh wait, yeah, I mean sorry, almost seven times that amount. So let's get started. I don't know how long this video will be. If it might be in multiple parts. Yeah. So let's get started. So first question is from a user, Daylight at Night. How many chicks do you pick up with your YouTube videos? Oh, so many. You wouldn't believe it. It's like an incredible amount. That's why I never do anything. I'm always going out. No, I'm not really like interested in dating at this point in life. I guess mainly because of the people around me. Um, One, I don't really like anybody at the moment. Number two, if I did, I feel like dating would like impact my grades as well as this channel. So it would just kind of like suck away my time. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll like. I guess I'll probably be dating in like college or something. But at the moment, I don't really want to do any of that stuff because I just don't think it'd be good for me. The meme Steam Engine asked, "What is a goal that you want to accomplish in this community?" Um, I guess to finish my series, but I guess everybody wants to do that. I I guess I just want to tell a story that nobody else has done before. Most series that you see are all about, just I feel like there's a lot of slice of life series out there, like just focusing on engines on Sodor and what they do. And then recently, like in the past couple of years, there's been a lot of like darker series, like Suderian Conflict and stuff like that. People have been doing different takes on things and all this different stuff. And some people have been doing series focusing on like individual characters, like Cedric Legends is about Gordon and Ryan, and Ryan's new series is about the Mystery Engine. Like I want my series to be very different from everybody else, and obviously all series are different. Everybody has their own way of doing things, their own style. I just want to perfect that, and then tell this big story about Connor and his past, his present, and his future. Okay, PokeBrick02 asks 89 questions. This is what I get for never being online. Okay, am I too late to ask questions? No, you're fine. What is your least favorite flavor of Pringles? I believe I had this one called like cheeseburger flavored at one point, and that was just disgusting. I mean, like fast food in general is disgusting, but you want to put that in like a potato chip, like, jeez. How do you like your eggs in the morning? Scrambled, fried, or microwaved? I don't really eat eggs in the morning. Sometimes they're on like my sausage biscuits that I put in the microwave, so I guess microwaved, maybe. PC or Mac, and why or why not? PC, I guess. That's what I have now. That's what I've always worked with. I have worked on Macs recently, actually. They're really cool. Really cool. Except for the mouse, or at least the one that I was on. The mouse was like inverted, and it was very frustrating. It was terrible. But if that was fixed, I'd probably like Mac. Mainly, I'd want a Mac because I can use GarageBand on a computer instead of on my phone for making music, and it'd be easier. But I guess PC at the moment. Thoughts on Lionel O'Gage Thomas and Friends range? The Lionel range. I have not seen that in a while. Let me just look that up. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. I've seen this before. I'll just put a picture up on the screen of what I'm seeing. Yeah, it's disgusting. I don't like it. Uh, what other episodes do you have planned for your brutally honest reviews series? Um, I don't know. I want to end that at some point. I don't mean like just cancel it, but like have it have a finale. because I want to just do normal reviews, and I feel like that wouldn't really have a place on the brutal side. I want to do a review on the Magic Railroad movie, as hinted in the Thumper video, but there's gonna be like time between then and now, I guess. So maybe like I want to say maybe around like 10 more reviews, I guess. I don't know. Let you in on a little something. I've actually got a Brutally Honest Reviews wiki going on right now. Yeah, I'll link that in the description. It's really weird though, and I haven't done much work because I've just been on the Quest 89 wiki. Yeah, check that out if you want. I see you've been on, the Quest 89 editing stuff recently, so that's cool. But yeah, I guess I have around 10 other episodes planned. Each on, like, different topics, I guess. Thoughts on those Lego knockoff Thomas & Friends sets? I think they're called, like, not Diablock, but, like, something. I know what you're talking about. I just can't think of the name. But I've seen them. There's, like, Thomas, James, Percy, Emily. They look really cool, actually. I would get them, but, I don't think I'd have any purpose for them. Plus, I don't know where I'd find them. Or if they're, like, even, in the US or anything. Thomas and Friends or Bob the Builder? Definitely Thomas, mainly because I've just had it, aside from just, my childhood and everything, I'm in the fandom, and, all that stuff. I guess Bob is alright. I've kind of, I grew out of that, but I, like, recently, like, towards the end of last year, I, like, watched a bunch of the new episodes in the new movie, and they're okay, I guess, but I mean, there's definitely some major flaws in storytelling and everything. Yeah, I will definitely discuss that later, though. So, Thomas, definitely. Favorite fruit? Grapes, I guess. The purple ones. Least favorite fruit? Hmm. Apples, the yellow ones. If you were to make an anime, what would it be about and why? Oh, this is perfect because I actually like Oliver and I were talking about this. Um, because of our weird conversations, we eventually got into the topic of a man that fights crime, but only in his sleep. So the story would be about this sleepwalker guy. That's literally what the show would be called, Sleepwalker. And he lives a very crappy life in a very crappy town, works a horrible job, and he has insomnia. And eventually he gets a sleeping pill from a hobo for $45, and, he goes to sleep. But he's very, very tired when he wakes up, and it turns out that he was fighting crime all night long. And I don't know, that was just a topic we got onto one day. Probably won't be a real thing, but, if for some reason I ever got into, like, TV shows and everything, I'd definitely try to make that a thing. Yeah, that's, why would it be that? What would it be about and why? Why? Because why not? If you were to add either Thumper, Boulder, or Connor into an anime or your own, who would you add and why? I think Connor could be in, like, he'd be really cool for certain animes, I guess. There was this one I watched recently called Rail Wars about these, like, railway security guards. And in one episode, they went to this museum with, like, a bunch of old engines. Like, they could have put Connor in there, I guess, if they did another museum episode, or if they go to, like, America or something, because it does take place in an alternate universe. So you could theoretically have, like, a Hudson in a museum if you wanted to. But that's, like, a very obscure thing, that's a lot of circumstances. I think I'd rather add Boulder and Thumper into a wide variety of anime. If you've seen Pixar, they have, like, the A113 and, like, the Pixar ball and a bunch of their movies as, like, the little Easter eggs. I think I'd put Thumper and Boulder in a bunch of different animes because, from my understanding, they're very popular in Japan, like Hero. So I think that'd be pretty cool. Also, sell more toys, Hopefully sell them to the US at some point, because I don't want to pay $100 for a plastic ball. What has been your best eBay purchase? Wow, that is a tough one, because I don't really, like, keep track of all the things I buy on eBay, really. Um, I've gotten a lot of things off of eBay. Uh, Pretty much like a bunch of my collection at this point has been off of eBay. You know, some buildings and stuff. Um, so many things, really. So many things. I think the best purchase I've gotten, probably would be these little trees. You get them off this like Chinese seller for like $3, and you get like 20 trees. I definitely got to buy more at some point. I've made like these little forest thingies, so they look nice. People seem to like them. Just put a picture up, but yeah, probably those little tree thingies. I don't know what they're called. I guess just model trees. They probably have a specific name, but nothing's coming to mind at the point. This point. Worst eBay purchase. This one guy was selling express coaches, and there were 8 of them in the picture, and it was like $20, and I'm like, oh, that's a great deal. Right after I bought it, I looked in the description, it said like one only, so I spent $20 on one coach. So, yeah. Best yard, garage, flea, antique store, Goodwill purchase you have made. I haven't made any of those purchases aside from like no, there was a flea market. In some of my videos, you see this one building. It says like lumber company on it. I got that for $2 at this one flea market. I guess that's my best flea market purchase. This guy like handmade this building and everything. He's like, yeah, I don't have a price on it or anything. I'm like, I'll give you $2. So I got that. I went to a train show recently, and I got a bunch of cool stuff there, mainly like engines. But I got this one. I don't know what company made it. It's not Thomas. It's like some sort of like N-gauge or something. I have no idea. But it's this roundhouse. I kind of broke it, but yeah, it's pretty cool actually. I'll put a picture up of that. Really nice. I've been using it in the promo pictures on my wiki. If so, just keep an eye out for those, I guess. What are the number of views you wish you could achieve on your videos? I think I'm doing pretty good now. I mean, I don't really care, if I get like 1,000,000 views or anything. I just kind of do this as a hobby. Because like I've got like nothing better to do with my life really, aside from grades and everything. Um, Favorite non-Thomas YouTuber as of late? Oh boy, that's like a very like a wide range of people. Ooh. There's a lot of channels that I watch that are not Thomas related. There's probably like more non-Thomas stuff than there is like actually Thomas stuff that I watch on YouTube. Um, hmm. I guess. Well, let me just go through my list. List off a bunch of people that I like, that I watch. The TTV channel. They're pretty cool. They mainly focus on like Bionicle stuff and Lego things, but I like their podcast, especially their Ninjago episode reviews, and just some of the like more obscure videos they do, like the recap reviews and coverages and all that stuff. They're mainly just a podcast channel, but they're good. Rooster Teeth, another one. They're the people that make Ruby, Red versus Blue, and a bunch of other shows that I have yet to watch. They're pretty good. I like a lot of their stuff. I don't know. There's tons and tons of people I watch. Channel Awesome is another good one. Nostalgia Critic and all of that stuff. Another review channel. A lot of these are just like review channels. Like, jeez. Some channels I follow are like music channels that make music for people. I think one's called Lucas King. Another is like iMusic, and it just posts like all of the iMovie music there. Uh, yeah, there are just tons and tons of these. I would go and name every single one of them, but there is just way too many, honestly. I don't know. Jeez. I guess I could list all of my subscriptions somewhere and then just like show you that. So that if that's good, I don't know. There are way too many of these. Okay. I'm gonna stop scrolling now. This is way too many. Okay, we're done. We're done. Next question. Okay, so favorite Thomas related Twitter account. Oh boy. I could say accounts of like my friends or people in the community that I follow. Uh, hmm. Or I could just say like people that like post random Thomas stuff. I don't know. There are I follow. Let me check. I follow 391 people on Twitter. Uh, favorite Thomas one, I guess. That is a hard choice, really. There are so many people that I like because the things they post, like customs and just random things. I don't know. There's a like huge amount of people. I don't know about favorites really. I guess I'll have to pick maybe Turtles and Thomas or like Sam the Train Van or somebody. Like people that just like post random stuff. I don't know. I don't know. I guess like the funny accounts. I don't know. Weird. I like I said, I follow too many people. I can't pick a favorite. Favorite non-Thomas Twitter account. Another hard one because like I said, I follow way too many people. Probably I don't know. I really don't know actually. I guess those accounts that like show like dumb things like stupid newspaper headlines or like poorly placed stickers on packaging, like those like fail accounts. I don't know. Like I said, I follow way too many people, so I don't know. Least favorite really Thomas Twitter account. My least favorite, I guess probably Birdie memes, Terrence memes, all of those meme accounts. Like I don't understand why the meme thing existed, and I was a part of it for about 2 or 3 days. I was actually ballast memes for those that didn't know, just to poke fun at everything. But all of the meme accounts, like I don't understand why they exist. I mean, some were funny, I guess. Like Birdie memes was funny at first, but now it's like everything is just dumb. Honestly, memes in general, I'm just kind of like gravitating away from more and more day by day. I'm in a group chat, and it's basically just all memes, really. Just memes, memes, memes. Like there's no conversation. Same with the internet, just memes everywhere. Some of them I don't even understand. Like how do you find this funny? It's just a simple like Photoshop edit. I don't. I guess all the meme accounts like, and I kind of just like whenever I see a Thomas meme account, I just kind of sit there and wonder like, what is this person doing with their life? Really, like, who are you? Like, which user in the community are you actually? Um, I guess the Caroline meme account isn't too bad. Like whoever they are, they seem pretty cool. Um, least favorite non-Thomas Twitter account. Um, this is gonna be a controversial one, but probably President Trump's account. Like you're supposed to be representing the country, not typing in all capital letters and complaining things like a 13-year-old girl. I'm 90% sure that like I don't even know like how do you even say some of the things that you do honestly. That's just me though. I mean, I don't really want to get into politics because I don't know, I just kind of hate them. They kind of like just rip people apart from each other and just people get into fights about them so often and it's ridiculous. But I guess the president's account is my least favorite. But sometimes I look at it just to see some of the dumb things he says. I don't know. A favorite meme from 2017. Um, hmm. I don't know. I really don't know. If there's like a okay, there's already a question about this year's memes. Last year's memes, I don't know. I can't remember all of them. Let me just search. I don't know. I guess the United Airlines meme. I don't know. That's like the least dumb of all of them. It's just like making fun of the company because they like threw somebody off a plane or something. I don't know. I guess that. Least favorite meme from 2017, probably the like the dancing hot dog guy. Mainly because I hate Snapchat in general. That, I guess? I don't know. Least favorite meme of the year so far. Um, Probably the Tide Pod meme. Not because it's like, haha, it's Tide Pods, it's funny, but no, it's the fact that we are literally killing ourselves for views online. The company has to put these stickers, like, you see this everywhere, like 0 to 3 and stuff, keep away from children and everything. But now the fact that the Tide Company has to worry about, like, people that are, like, 16, 17, 18 eating the Tide Pods, like, I just find that funny. I personally find it hilarious that we are literally killing ourselves for views online. Like, I'm gonna eat this Tide Pod because it's the Tide Pod challenge. Got some views, but now I'm dead. I don't know. I guess some people are gonna be like, Nick, what's wrong with you? But I don't know. I find it funny that the dumb things that we do. I saw recently on a podcast channel that does like news. Somebody actually pulled a gun on their friend because that's a new challenge or something, like a previous challenge called like the no lacking challenge, where you pull a gun on your friend to see how they respond. Like, how could you do that? Like, obviously they're gonna give you a hostile reaction. I just people like like teenagers, like, we are literally killing ourselves to get attention, to get views online. I'm not talking about like people with depression or suicidal, like that's different, but like just for fun, for views online, like this is it's ridiculous. But I also kind of find it kind of funny just because it's so just I can't even wrap my head around it really. Sega or Nintendo? Nintendo. Sonic or Mario? Mario. Sonic or Granddad? Sonic. Gotta go fast. Pen, mechanical pencil, or normal pencil? Mechanical pencil. What model train gauge do you want to collect or get into? Whatever one has the Dreyfus Hudson or the most New York Central stuff. I guess I don't know. I don't really know much about them. I'll have to look online, but yeah, that one. Favorite model train gauge: Live Steam Standard, GOS, HOOO, TTN, ZZ, or T. I guess HO because they make the Thomas stuff, which looks kind of cool, or like whatever company makes Connor or made Connor. I don't know. If you could add one model series character to the show, who would it be? I could say a lot of things here. I guess I could say Boko because, bring back Boko, or Duke, but, Duke and Boko are both extremely overrated characters. I think I'd probably bring in Rolling Stock. In Season 20 and Season 21, we've been getting better and better rolling stock diversity. Like, it used to just be a bunch of plank trucks, but now we have tankers with faces, and vans with faces, and salt vans, and slate trucks. So I would just expand that a bit more. Like, probably, 6 and 5 plank trucks, the fuel tankers with faces. There's like so many pieces of rolling stock, it's ridiculous. Yeah, just pretty much classic series rolling stock, anything. I would just bring it all because I think it'd look great in CGI, really. And we need more because the pink trucks that have no faces, and like the orange ones, they're just it's kind of really bad, I guess, in my opinion. Just seeing the same pink truck over and over, copy pasted. We're getting better, but I feel like it could be improved significantly, more than it is now. If you could add one Railway Series character to the show, who would it be? I'm going to go with the exact same thing I said for the last question, rolling stock. Mainly those Farquhar Quarry or Anofa Quarry trucks that are like orange, red, and gray. I think they'd look really cool in CGI. Definitely add those. I guess you could say like, add so-and-so, add Bear, add the Works Diesel, maybe even Ivo Hugh or the Caldy-Fell engines. I guess, you could add the Caldy-Fell engines, but, what purpose would they serve? I mean, look at, the Arlesdale engines. They only have, like, 3 episodes. and a few cameos that they were added. Um, what would you do with the Caldifel engines? Why would you bring them in? Like merchandise, maybe? But look at Mattel. They've only made the full range of Arsdale engines for one line of merchandise, which is now discontinued. Um, you know, if they brought in like 8 new engines that all look similar, almost identical to each other, I think Mattel would probably only make like 3 or 4 of them, to be honest. I don't know what story potential they'd have. Like, Caldy goes up the mountain, Caldy goes down the mountain, or, whatever character. I don't know. Like, why would you bring in the Caldy Fell engines, or like Ivo Hugh, or Bear, or somebody? Like, I can't see any story potential there. So, Railway Series rolling stock. That is what I would bring to the table. What character would you remove from the show? I could remove a lot of characters, really. But I think I would remove Connor and Caitlin. They are my favorites, but at this point in time, with the transition to season 21, season 22, and Big World, Big Adventures, and the bouncing and everything, I don't know. I know that when I see them, and all the bouncing and all the new stuff, I'm just gonna cringe extremely hard. And personally, I would write them out of the series. I would write probably a bunch of characters that I like out of the series, just so I don't have to see them in acting like that. But that's kind of just like a selfish thing, I guess. Like, don't ruin it for me. But that's just me though. Personally, I'd remove Connor and Caitlin. I wouldn't, have them say like, "Oh, Connor and Caitlin got scrapped," or "Connor and Caitlin don't work here anymore." I just have them never appear again. Um, but if I had to like be serious about this and remove a character, I probably would remove Charlie or somebody like that. That's like really annoying. But then again, Charlie hasn't really appeared much recently, so I don't know. I wouldn't really remove anybody. Come to think of it, like if this was a serious thing, I wouldn't remove any characters. Top 5 favorite episodes of the show. Oh boy, here we go. I don't really have a top 5. Come to think of it, I'll just list off episodes that I like in no particular order. Cautious Connor, Last Train for Christmas, Harvey to the Rescue, All at Sea. Um, that's only 4. Um, I don't know. I guess the Mavis episodes. I like those. Like the Mavis 2-parter. I don't know. I don't really have a top 5. I just kind of like all of them, really. To an extent, Some episodes, like seasons 8 through 16, I don't like. Yeah. Top 5 favorite seasons of the show. Um, Season 20, I really like. I think it's better than the model series in many aspects, but, again, it has its flaws. It's not perfect. Season 6 and 7, mainly because of, like, nostalgia value. I, like, grew up with those ones. Season 3 is really good, like, aesthetically. I guess I could say season 4, because that looks nice, too. Season 5, I don't know. Like I said, I like all of the seasons to an extent. Even the Miller era seasons were good with model work and sets and everything. But like episodes and everything, I honestly don't know. I guess classic series in the Brenner era, but then again, that's what anybody would say, really. So I don't have a favorite. Okay, so how do you rate yourself over the years of your channel? Um, that is a like very broad topic, really. I guess I'll give myself a score 0 out of 10. I'll go to that. So 2012, that's a 1 out of 10. 2013, maybe like a 3 out of 10. 14, 2 out of 10. 15, 5 out of 10. 16, 7 out of 10. 2017, 2017 would be like another 8 out of 10, or like a 7 or 8. Because I like the content I made, I just didn't do a bunch. 2018, I can't rate yet. So I guess that, I don't know. As like all overall quality, I don't know, it's hard to think about.